Yeah, so this is where I'm camping. It's kind of a dirt road, and I think it turns into a trail. Maybe there's a trail over here as well, or some kind of animal trail. I don't know. Yep. There's some plants here. So these ones smell very. I'm not sure if it's thyme or not. I feel like maybe thyme is this, or maybe this is something else. Some kind of typical European cuisine herb. Yeah, I tried tasting it too. Yeah, but I don't know my European herbs as well as other cuisines. I guess I need to emphasize that, like, it's cool. Like, in the other place I was at, like, everything just smelled like that. And yeah. And yeah, it's cool. It's like no wonder the French are like known for cooking and stuff. So I found another place, another dirt road, and realistically this is where I should have went to last night, but I didn't. Which is fine. I learned some stuff basically on my mapping app to never go on the little brown routes, because they could be as bad as like completely like impassable. At least with a bike. I just saw a pretty big lizard crawl into the rocks over there. It was maybe almost like a foot long, maybe not quite, maybe like 20 centimeters. It's pretty big, pretty substantial. I've seen like little lizards, like maybe less than 10 centimeters long. Maybe even smaller, like almost 5-ish, maybe a little more than 5, like 7. Like all the way up in Switzerland. So yeah, that was a big one. It's probably like 25 centimeters, realistically. And all these abandoned places. It's so interesting, right? Yeah, I think I watched some videos before about this, how like in like Italy or France or something, there's I could go inside there for you, but probably won't see anything. But yeah, I guess I will put my bike down. I'm gonna do this, at least for myself even. But yeah, there's just like ghost towns and stuff like that, because everything's just so old. And yeah, let's try to go in. Wow, like, right, like what is this? What was it used for? Here, I don't know if does this help at all? Could you see anything? I don't think you could see anything. Oh, you could see stuff. Cool. That's pretty good, actually. Wow. It's just here. So cool. Yeah, well, this is awkward. I decided to take the easier route for once, and I can't. Basically. At least it looks like it. Oh my. There's a lot of dogs in there. Wow. Crazy. I think this is the first bathroom I've used in like 3 days. First real bathroom, and it feels so good to wash my face. So I was on 12 and 15 psi for a while. And I put it down to 8 and 10 just now. Yeah. I don't know, it's very, very slow, but it's very comfy. It's cool, you could just like zone out, you know? No like excitement, you just zone out. And I think there's a certain, I guess there's a certain fun to downhills as well on this PSI, because you just feel invincible. This is the lowest gear. That was a pretty steep thing. That was like pretty minimal effort, I think. I'll see if I can make it up this thing. Yeah, it's cool. I think that was the hardest. You don't see it now, but that was like the hardest off-road climbing I've done without like getting off my bike. But over here, I don't know, I got tired, I got scared of the rocks too. I'm just afraid that I'll stand up at one point and hit a big rock and it'll knock me off balance or something. But yeah, it was cool. Very cool. I think pretty fast climbing, like fast on the steep stuff. Yeah, I guess it's a pretty good view. Oh, scary cliff. Oh, okay. Yeah, pretty cool. On this little ridge over here. I think there's a good view on the other side too. Maybe I'll look for a look at. So yeah, it's really just like some kind of a ridge, like a plateau that we're on. Been going down this thing. Yeah, so it is kind of the right way. It's one of the right ways. I didn't but it's a little sketchy. I was going down it pretty well, and then I stopped and I kind of lost the courage. This part's a little easier though than before, but yeah, thought I'd show you a bit what it's like. Okay, drop. Oh, yeah. Nice, easy peasy. Rolling through. Where am I going? Somehow I ended up on this lookout here. I just had this impulse to come in this direction. Of course, if you ever go up, you'll find something beautiful. Generally speaking. This is a path here in between all the cactuses. No, it doesn't go much of anywhere. I don't know if I could get up there, maybe. Yeah, I sometimes wonder what I'm doing. I just got off a perfectly good road. Like I missed the main turn for this dirt road, and you had like a steep bike push to get up here. And I thought, oh, the dirt road up here is going to be better, but look over there. It's like it goes up so high. I think that's the same dirt road. It's crazy. Okay, I think that's not totally true. I think this is another. I think it splits up, but it's just like it's scary. You never know. It's funny. No, yeah, this is it. I don't know if I want to go here. I'm just pondering my life choices now. Yeah, I'll go pee and sit down and think about life. I think, yeah, I took a pretty long break. Just sat around in the shade, and I walked up my bike up the hill, and I started thinking about like my just different inspirations to inspiring people that got me into cycle touring. One is Johan Georgiev, and the other one's Alistair Humphreys. And I think they both had like moments where it's like, it's also like, you know, it's new for me. I haven't really cycle toured much while being single. You know, I always had kind of like a long distance relationship or something like that. So there's some mentality there that comes in. But yeah, it's like with Alistair Humphreys, it was like, he talked about like this inner voice that's like telling him like, go home, just go home, you're a loser, you know, you live like this, you live like crap, you know, like, and then he's like, no, this is, but actually like what I'm doing, actually it's like worth something. So yeah, I don't know, I just thought of that. It's funny. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to accomplish, and I think touring with Ryan and Pam, one thing I realized is that I'm strong, and then maybe another thing I've been realizing is that how much we look at strength and how much we chase it. Maybe there's some wisdom in just in the idea of just stop chasing strength, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm hearing like pig sounds and stuff. Could be wrong, but doesn't sound like birds to me. Pretty cool, I think. Yeah, so this park and this trail I found is nice. Oh, I say that and then whoa, that was a little sketchy. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. I'm sure. Yeah. It's good, but yeah. So that makes me feel better. I'm feeling pretty emotional today. Just kind of all over the place. Very fun. Yeah, so there was 2 biking trails. Like the main trail I wanted to take was very steep, very long uphill. The other one seemed like it would be like a downhill and then an uphill to compensate for it. So this seemed like the flattest, but it was a hiking trail. And it's not as flat as I thought, and it's a hiking trail. So here I am. So this is roughly where I ended up tonight. I don't know if I think I'll cook here because it's the most flat, and then maybe sleep over there or something. Yeah, it'll be good. Okay guys, look at this. So, see these plants over here? Yeah, you can see that, right? So look at all the snails. These are snails. Oh, can you see? Wait, like that. I'll just look at all, like this, like 3